Okay, so I'm on the other side of Little Round Top. This is the area where Colonel Chamberlain is assigned to defend. Give you a nice view of the location. Okay, so July 2nd, 1863. Colonel Vincent has assigned Colonel Chamberlain and his 20th of Maine to this side of the hill. And before Colonel Vincent makes his way back to the other side to defend his area, Colonel Vincent looks at Colonel Chamberlain and says, "You are at the end of the line. There is no one else. You cannot retreat and you cannot surrender. If Confederate forces make it through this side of the hill, the rest of the Union line can be exposed and flanked." So Colonel Chamberlain knows that he's got a spot here that is vital to maintain control of. He cannot give it up. He's got to fight it to the last man. So not long after, let me get over this hill here, or this wall. So not long after Colonel Vincent goes to his assigned area, Colonel Chamberlain is talking with his junior officers the importance of controlling this hill and manning it. And not long after that, Confederate forces are making their way up this hill. The 20th of Maine is now in for the fight of their lives. They are heavily outnumbered and outgunned. But despite of all that, they're actually pretty successful in holding their lines. No matter how many times Confederate forces charged up the hill, the Union soldiers were able to repel them and push them back down. What's really also interesting about this particular fight up here is that you had some soldiers, actually both Union and Confederates, that are not even 40 yards apart from one another, and they're still shooting, reloading, and shooting back at each other in the exact same position that they're in. And this fight goes on, I want to say, for like almost well over an hour now. But either way, despite the fact that Union forces are manning their ground and not showing any signs of giving up, Colonel Chamberlain is now being informed, "Sir, we're running low on ammo, we can't get reinforcements, and we can't get any more supplies. There's just way too much going on in other areas." And Colonel Chamberlain knows he cannot retreat without the risk of the Union line being exposed. So in the last ditch effort to maintain control of this hill, he tells his 20th of Maine to fix bayonets. And as all his men are fixing the bayonets on the end of their rifles, Confederate forces are making their way again up to this hill. But instead of manning their positions, Colonel Chamberlain orders them to charge downward. If you are a Union soldier, gravity works well with you. You're using all your strength and all your momentum to quickly charge down this hill. If you are a Confederate soldier, gravity is not your best friend right now, because not only are you still trying to make it upwards, you're still trying to get up over this hill, but now you see hundreds of Union soldiers roaring out the top of their lungs, running over that stone wall, and they're running in your direction with a nice pointing bayonet aiming right at you. What else could you do at that point except maybe take a fighting stance, aim your rifle, and shoot it? But after that, good luck to you in holding your spot, because the moment a Union soldier makes physical contact with you, he's going to knock you flat on your back. And as these Union soldiers are charging quickly down the hill, pushing back the rebel forces, other Confederate soldiers that are still trying to make their way up the hill can quite clearly see what's going on. So again, the only thing that they could probably do, if time permitted, was to take aim, fire, and then head back down the hill. And as Colonel Chamberlain and his men make it down to the bottom of the hill, they have taken many Confederate prisoners, and any other remaining Confederate soldier in the area basically retreated back to his line. They just know that they cannot take Little Round Top. So, in the end, Colonel Chamberlain and his 20th of Maine have successfully repelled rebel forces and still maintain control of the hill here. Now, I'm not exactly sure when he received this, but later on, Colonel Chamberlain is awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for his heroism for the Battle of Little Round Top. Any rate, I hope you all enjoy that. Hope you liked that little history lesson there. Any rate, that about sums it up here. I hope you all enjoy that, and until next time, stay in touch.